Welcome to Soltron. This is the video review for the Boonboomger champion carrier and the various combinations. He's with Dononi Taijin, so he's starting to gain on his height. He's about 11 inches now. And then when we look at the box, it just has the truck mode, the combination, and then the morpher combination. Be very bare minimum, and it doesn't come with instructions either. It's just the cardboard inserts and some plastic bags. That's it. And here's a 360 view of him on my custom Boonboomger Robo. He's okay. He's not bad. I think this would have been a good maybe like second combination or third combination, but to put this as the final combination is just setting people up for disappointment. He's like, it's cool that it has all the different wheels for the different rangers across the shoulders, but otherwise this is kind of just a waste of a combination. It's a cool accessory pack, but it's not really a robot in its own right. And we can zoom into the head here, and you can see like the face plate just wants to split constantly. It was even doing it in the Bandai video, so that's not just an issue because I customized mine. But it gives him kind of a samurai vibe, and I guess when you take that with his shoulder pads and his like cod piece here, I guess he sort of has a samurai look to him. I don't know. It's not very cohesive. I don't think it really completely works. But I mean, he's pretty interesting looking, and he gets, of course, just the regular articulation. It's not like this unlocks new articulation or anything, but he's not bad. He comes with these hydrogen cannons on his shoulders, and these suck. The connection point on these is miserable. Like these, you can easily just shake these out. Like, it takes no effort. I don't know why it was designed like that. You just drop them in and you just cross your fingers and just don't nudge the guy because they'll just fall right out. Why? This thing was like $100 on eBay. Like, that's really pathetic that they couldn't even get these to work correctly, that you could just peg these in without having them just very easily fall out. I just don't understand. I guess this set would have been cooler if like this fist came with like a crystal version and this arm as well. That would have been kind of cool, but yeah, we got these for some reason. They just peg up here. I don't know. You can do like some interesting combinations with this guy. If you're like me, you're wondering why nobody put the red armor on the outside. And now you can see why, because it's pointless. It doesn't really add anything. It doesn't even look like these pieces are really even attached. It just looks like nothing. It's pointless. You could also just connect 4 cars to these connection points, and they do rotate if that like makes this figure better for you somehow. You can do that. So it's cool that those ports can at least rotate. Yeah, but that's kind of all there is to him. I mean, he has this electronic feature, but I don't understand why that would increase the price so much compared to this figure. So you can... Okay, you get the idea. So he's got several different sound clips for pressing his crotch. Great. So yeah, he does have something that's like a better final combination. So if we just take off his shoulder pads and then we put on his, I forget what this guy's called. We put on these shoulder pads instead, and I like to take these off too and just switch them out with these parts. Actually, I'll spare you doing this on video. I'll just fast forward it. Another thing I want to point out is like his little face mask pieces. Like, these are barely hanging on for dear life. Like, these feel really cheap. They're not pinned in place or anything. They're just frictioned in there. Anyway, so now we got him back in this mode. I forget what this is called, but we can go ahead and put his champion trailer armor back on him. And the way his feet fit together, well, they did fit together, now they kind of don't, made me think that this was like a actual official combination. Yeah, that one fits pretty snugly. I guess I just put this one on wrong. Let me try that again. Nope, that's weird. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, it makes me think that this is like an actual official combination that you're supposed to do. And it looks pretty good. It gives him a little bit more height. Yeah, because now he's at 12 inches, so that seems more fitting of a final combination. So here's a 360 view, and I think that looks pretty cool. I think the blue parts in combination with the red actually looks pretty good. I don't know if he really adds anything compared to his previous combination, but I think these shoulder pads are pretty great. And the way these new boots kind of fit on is pretty good too. So I'm not mad about it. It looks pretty good. I'm just annoyed I spent like $100 on this thing, and for some reason it's not on Amazon Japan. I don't understand. And here he is with some accessory cars just thrown on. He could technically fit like one more car would fit here. So he could fit all the base cars. And I guess I could have put the sword in his hand and the hammer in his hand, which would have cleared up 2 more slots. So you can fit a good amount of cars on it. This makes it look a lot worse, I think. Now he's just clunky, but at least you could basically fit every car that's not like a special one. Yeah, so I don't know. This robot's just nothing special. I don't know that this really adds very much. I probably will not keep this set. I think it's just kind of a cheap set. Even the quality of the set is a little bit subpar, I think. And then let's go ahead and assemble him, but you know how this one works because this is the same cannon that comes with the cop cars. This is nothing special. You just sandwich these back together, and that makes your hydrogen car, which is pretty cool. Like, I do like transparent plastic, so that's kind of a cool looking car. But you already have this, so this is kind of pointless. It's just a repaint of a vehicle you already have. But yeah, let's just go ahead and completely deconstruct this guy. And then we get out the little semi-core block in here. We just pull that out of here, which is pretty cool. It's got this sliding joint right here, and that slides into his chest. I really like how they did that because it fills up this huge gap that's in here. And now we have all these trailer bits. Here's all the trailer pieces. It's not very confusing how they all go together. You're just going to go ahead and close this for the front of the semi. And then you go ahead and collapse these pieces down. And that's going to make the second 2 cars of the car carrier. And then you're just going to peg these together and then peg that to the front semi. And there you have most of the semi already. And then, of course, all you do here is you just close this, and you can see how cheap they were. These are exactly the same thing. The difference is this one they put the pin here, and the other one they put the pin here. It's actually 100% the same 2 pieces. So I guess it is what it is. And then you just combine those there, and then those will clip together here. And there you have your long car carrier, which can carry a whopping 4 cars. Very impressive. You know who else can carry 4 cars? And so, yeah, there's already a trailer. There's already a car carrier. Why make another car carrier that's just an inferior version of this one? It's so much worse. It doesn't even turn into a robot. It's smaller. It feels cheaper. It feels kind of like a waste of plastic. And it's not even that stylized. I mean, I guess, oh, the other thing you can do is you can lift this up and he can just split in half because you can't even lift this thing up with one hand. It's not possible. I guess if you lift it in the middle, maybe. But yeah, he's just going to split. He doesn't want to stay together. And then the other thing you can do, which I barely call this a feature, is you can slide these back cars onto the middle ones, and there you go. Cool. Now you got a taller trailer that you can put cars on top of, I guess. Yep, there you go. No, I guess we should show all of them together. Yep, there they are. This one I think was like $60 on Amazon Japan for me. And he's just so much more fun and he can do so much more. He's got more style, just a lot cooler, scales with this vehicle. This thing is just kind of nothing. It just doesn't feel good. It feels cheap. It basically just feels like a glorified version of these. Like if you got 5 cars instead of just this one. This thing should probably be like 30, $40, but 100 does so little. Yeah, so anyway, I think it's pretty clear where I stand on this. Don't get it. If you're a fan, wait until it's $40 because that will happen. This is just, nobody's buying this for $100. All right, anyway, I'll see you in the next one.